Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MNKD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I'm going to state the obvious, but over the past few days, the price has certainly made a very, very solid move. To think that not that long ago, the price was all the way down here, and now all of a sudden the price has worked its way back up there within essentially, the past week. So I realize that I'm stating the obvious when I say, yeah, the price has certainly, made a great move. But as far as, technical levels now are concerned and, levels that are worth keeping an eye on, let's talk about a couple of these. And really the main level to watch going forward that really simplifies everything in terms of just answering the question, hey, how can I measure the health of the overall move? Right here, again, being defined as quote unquote the overall move. And the easiest way to do that is just to watch that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, meaning, as Friday and then next week play out, that line is just going to continue to move itself higher and higher. So it really boils down to the fact that as long as the price stays up above that line, and again, that line is moving higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How you can best visualize that. So keep it, a close eye on that going forward. Now, as far as more so an overarching level of support, the level in my mind that really stands out is down here at $1.13. So in other words, just because the price falls below that purple line does not mean that the entire chart is destroyed or anything like that. But I will say $1.13, in my opinion at least, I don't want to call it a do or die level, but it's definitely important for this simple reason. And I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, but just to explain, if the price were to come down there and then break through $1.13 and go on down through there, what would you have at that point? Well, from a very literal perspective, you'd literally have the price right back inside of that range of the chart that it just broke out from. And again, going back, not a sign of true strength, not a sign of true power or anything like that. Whereas if the price did come down there, so price went down and then behaved in that manner before starting to work like that, well, at least at that point in time, you'd still have an overall higher base. You'd still have set of lows there, and you'd have lows there and lows there. And if you picture those as stair steps, well, there you go. You still got stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. So again, preferably speaking, yeah, stay above that purple line, but as long as the price stays up above $1.13, then really this chart is, firing on all cylinders. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, pretty straightforward. Now the price is really struggling up there around the $1.20 mark. So keep an eye on that going forward. But all in all, resistance levels really don't matter because as long as the price continues to chip away and build higher lows, then everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So nice move over the past week, and let's see if the price can stay up above that purple line. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.